Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie's concerns for Dad Andrew as they take turns to visit him, exclusive. 5 years on from the fateful Newsnight interview that spelled the end of his public life, the Duke of York is taking solace in his grandchildren. Prince Andrew, who largely spends his days at Royal Lodge, his 30-bedroom home on the Windsor Estate, has been seen driving 3-year-old Sienna Mapelli-Mozzithrough through the park and helping her to take the reins as she learns to ride. It's a tradition that royal children have followed over the decades since Queen Elizabeth first sat on a pony at the same age. But it also gives a rare insight into how the Duke is keeping himself occupied, with the support of his loyal and protective daughters. Hello. Understands Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie have been taking turns to spend weekends with their father, taking their children along to boost his spirits. The girls take the grandchildren to visit him most weekends. They are spending far more time with him, now than they have done in recent years. They are quite close to their father, they seem to be quite protective towards him. Both princesses are said to have hosted friends for shoots on the estate in recent weeks, keeping another tradition held by their grandmother the late Queen Elizabeth, who would put on the gatherings for her grandchildren. The Duke still plays golf and is often seen on horseback in the grounds of Windsor Castle, and when his former wife Sarah, Duchess of York, is at home they walk their 5 Norfolk Terriers and 2 of the late Queen's corgis in the 98 acres of land around Royal Lodge and in the gardens at Frogmore. But Andrew's daily life is worlds away from the one he enjoyed before stepping away from public life in 2019, in the aftermath of his doomed friendship with Jeffrey Epstein. His diary, once filled with outings, engagements and global travel, now lies empty, which is why, royal watchers believe, he has clung on to Royal Lodge as a constant in his life. The family home, which he continues to share with the Duchess nearly 4 decades after their divorce, is where he spends precious time with his daughters and grandchildren. He's got nothing else, he's got no public life, he has no public role, royal author Robert Hardman tells. He is clearly devoted to this home and he likes being there, so if he can make it work, he's going to try. Andrew is said to have secured funding to pay for his own security detail at the Grade 2 listed property, after losing a living allowance previously paid by the King. His Majesty had wanted his brother to downsize and move to Frogmore Cottage, which is within the security cordon at Windsor and requires less financial outlay. The Duke's changed circumstances have renewed the focus on his daughters, both young mothers who are juggling careers and support for their patronages with concern for their father and stepping out to support the King and Prince of Wales, when required.